Hey, so I've been thinking.
Okay.
I wanted to make Alex's bachelor trip something we'll never forget.
How are we gonna do that?
Think about this. What do the most memorable movies have in common?
Plot?
No, think about it. Think about Harold and Kumar go to White Castle,
Harold and Kumar go to White Castle.
Space Jam,
Space Jam.
American Pie.
American Pie.
These type of movies. What makes these movies so memorable? To me, it's so obvious. If it wasn't painfully obvious, the boys and I will be traveling around Miami eating good food for this bachelor trip. First, let me introduce the man of the hour, Alex.
Wait, if he makes it, we all drink, right?
Yeah, and then if he misses though, he drinks.
That's one way to get the bachelor party started. We were all getting hungry watching him down those drinks, so we decided to get some food. Our first stop for food was at La Sandwicherie for, you guessed it, sandwiches. We got our sandwiches, but we just spent half an hour walking across the beach trying to figure out where and how we're gonna eat these sandwiches. What kind of sandwich did you get?
It was called the Terminator.
I'll be back. What sandwich did you get?
Alaskan.
What's in the Terminator?
Meat.
It has salmon and mozzarella cheese in it. Very high in protein.
It looks like pastrami, turkey, ham, olive, cheese, lettuce, tomato. What would you give this place?
7.
And what would you rate it?
Like a 3 out of 10. That's so low.
Do I agree with his rating? Not really. For $8.25, I got their chicken mix sandwich. They were very generous with both their filling and their veggies, well worth the money. The sandwich could have been even better if they had toasted the bread, but overall I'll give this place 4.5 Terminators out of 5. I hope the sandwiches were enough, because we spent the next 6 hours having our own sports camp.
Some excellent craftsmanship. You see the teamwork required to put together such a complex piece of machinery. It's truly a marvel. It's a great step forward for mankind.
We just finished playing spike ball at the beach. Now we're going to go play pickleball, and we're continuing our sports camp.
Only keep the Alex highlights.
I'm sure Henry wants his highlights too.
We just finished playing pickleball. How do you feel?
The happiest I've ever felt in my life.
I'm hungry.
Our next stop for food was at Ceviches by Devino. Ceviche is a dish consisting of fish or shellfish marinated in citrus and seasonings. This location in particular was Peruvian. Besides their ceviche, we ordered their pork belly, salmon on crispy cilantro rice, and their 2 versions of seafood fried rice. Overall, I really enjoyed this place. The ceviche had a nice citrusy flavor that brought out the freshness of the fish. I would probably skip out on the fried rice next time. To me, it didn't taste like anything special. I'll give this place 3.5 pickleballs out of 5. At this point, we were dead tired, running on minimal sleep, and covered in sweat. The smart thing for us to do should have been to call it a night. So yeah, that's not what happened. We woke up at noon the next day and got a late start to our morning. We were discussing where to eat for lunch and the topic of Cuban food came up. I think our friend Andrew was still a little bit delirious from exhaustion because this Taiwanese man from NorCal started to insist that he was a culinary expert on Cuban food.
What? It's Cuban chili. It's just a staple of the culture.
Make sure you cook the plantains.
And beef. I
The
said beef.
the secret is the plantains and the chili. I don't believe you.
Well, you'll believe the taste.
They kept talking on and on about Cuban food, so we decided to come to Versailles.
I got the imperial rice. Got this before Andrew did. I don't know why he copied me.
I got the Cuban rice.
Did this self-proclaimed Cuban food expert just call it Japanese food? I got the Cubano sandwich.
I got the same Cuban flat steak as Greg.
I think I need hot sauce.
We got ham, cheese, pickles, mustard.
I feel like the meat could be a little saltier.
Tastes like meatloaf.
I think the general consensus among the boys was that the food here was very mediocre. Personally, I thought the bread on my Cubano was a bit tough, but I did enjoy the sandwich. So I'll give this place 3 plantains out of 5. After the meal, we rented some city bikes and spent the rest of the afternoon biking down and exploring South Point Park. Some of us were confident bikers, weaving in and out of traffic. I will admit, I probably was not one of them, and neither was Kevin.
So slow.
The cool thing about this park was that scattered along the path, there were many calisthenic setups for people to work out on. Finally, Kevin and I found something we weren't the weakest at. Alas, all good things must come to an end. This man was so happy to be done biking he couldn't stop smiling from ear to ear. Our last meal for the day was at Taco Stand. The line for this place was trailing out the door, and we stood in line for an hour just to place our orders.
Can I get the carne asada, the al pastor, the pollo asada, and the baja? Yeah, for here. For Henry?
These tacos were definitely worth the wait. These were some of the best tacos I've ever had. Everything was seasoned well, the meat was super tender and juicy, and the fish tacos had a nice light batter and didn't taste too oily. Honestly, 4 tacos probably wasn't enough, and I would have waited another hour to order some more, but we have some important business to attend to after this. So I'll give this place 5 bicycles out of 5. Here's the important business. The Attack on Titan final episode is premiering today. It's taken 10 years for this series to finally come to this moment. But the thing is, we're unable to project it to the TV and only have 1 laptop. What do you do in this scenario? Obviously, you huddle 6 guys around 1 laptop screen and turn up the volume. I wouldn't have wanted to end this bachelor trip any other way. Thanks for watching. If you made it this far into the video, I appreciate the support. Don't forget to share this video with your friends, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.